Greg, thanks for spending some time with us here tonight. Could you share with us how you transitioned from being the guy that worked for your dad to the guy that owned the company?
Well, it's been over years. We've always been working with him a little bit here and there, and then my uncle got out and my brother got in with my dad, and then they're getting busy, so then I asked if I could join in, and then just joined in with that, started working with him, learning how to do everything, learning all the ropes to everything, and just worked our way up. And after a little while, then my dad got out, and he would come around and still bring us coffee and he still loved to be around the job site all the time. But then me and Ernie just rolled in and took over from that.
Seems like a real kind of natural progression, right?
Yeah, we just kept going. We had the same clients. We do a lot of work with the same builders and the same contractors all the time. Like every month, every week, we're working with those guys.
Right.
So it makes a big difference. And we're working with the kids that used to work with, my dad worked with their dads.
That's cool.
So you see all the generations rolling through.
Yeah, that's really cool, especially in a small community, right? All the crisscrossing family names and whatnot. In your experience as being now like the guy, you and your brother, you're running the company. Could you share a challenge that you've kind of faced as a business owner?
There's always a bunch of challenges with everything, right?
Yeah.
Keeping your equipment up to date, keeping it working well, learning all the new regulations and getting the permits all together so you can dig.
Right.
And just having enough time to work for everybody.
Sure.
We do mostly residential and stuff. You can't rush certain things, and everything takes time, and everybody wants you to keep going and get this job and get that job. And
right.
The biggest thing is pretty well time and making sure you don't get too many breakdowns. Weather is a huge thing for us.
Oh yeah, big time.
You got your whole schedule going, and wake up in the morning and it's raining.
Right.
So then you see if you can go to a different job where you can do something, and then everything just gets backed up.
Sure.
Every job has some kind of difficulties with it.
Some of the people that are watching this are thinking about running their own company, whatever it is, whatever trade it is. Is there a nugget of wisdom that you've learned along the way that you could pass on to the next guy or girl?
Well, like my dad always said, your word is worth more than any piece of paper or any ink contract. If you say you're going to do it, then do it. Be honest, be trustworthy, get to know your clients, but also have a good support system around you. And whatever business it is, like ours, I have to know the dealers when I'm going to buy another machine. I need to get to know them better so that if I need parts, I know where I can get parts.
Sure.
My suppliers, you keep in good contact with them because you need stuff from them all the time. You need a favor from guys.
Right.
So if you're dealing with the same ones all the time, then at least if you ask them for a favor, sometimes they're willing to do that for you.
Right.
But the biggest thing is your word is everything. If you say you're going to do it, be trustworthy.
Yeah, that sounds really wise. Really wise. Well, Greg, thanks so much for your time tonight.